Good afternoon from AfricaCom 2025 here in Cape Town. I'm together with Joe Marsella, Vice President International Business Development at Ciena. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
AfricaCom 2025 asks at every stand, what are you showcasing? How do you contribute to Africa's digital transformation process?
That's a good question to start. I'd say at a high level, connectivity has become a vital part of our lives, whether we're in Africa or anywhere in the world. And we like to think that we're at the center of providing that connectivity. So specifically here in Africa, we've been investing for over 10 years really in providing submarine connectivity to the continent. So working with some of the largest consortium, single cable operators, hyperscalers as they light up new capacity up and down both coasts of Africa, but also around Africa to really enable the capacity to light up as soon as it's available. Beyond that, I would say we've leveraged that experience and trust that we've built over the years to go, but I'll say beyond the beach, and offer a wide range of connectivity services, both optically, routing, switching, network automation to both our partners and customers that helps them really extend the reach of their networks to provide even more connectivity across the continent.
So Ciena is actually known for its strong presence in submarine networks. So can you explain the role of your technology when it comes to submarine networks?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Optical is really part of our DNA. It's the history of the company, and we're really, really proud of what we've been able to do there. Specific to the technology, we're on our 6th generation of coherent technology now, with something we call WaveLogic 6. And we're still, even today, the only one in the market that's offering a full 1.6 terabit wavelength, both for submarine as well as terrestrial networks. But it's not all about capacity, it's also about performance. So when you bring together that capacity and performance, we're able to put more capacity on a cable than anybody else in the market. And when you're talking about a valuable asset like submarine cables and the investment that goes into putting that cable down, you want to get the most capacity out of the network as you can.
Well, I fully agree. Are there any notable recent deployments or projects in Africa you would like to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've been doing submarine deployments over here for 10 years. I mean, you could talk about public references like WIAC, like Angola Cables, like Easy, etc. WAX. The one I'm most proud about more recently is not a submarine deployment, but one we just announced a month ago here in South Africa, which was with DFA and Wilcom, our partner, and that was really the first converged IP optical, something we call coherent routing deployment in the market that was using a converged system at 1.6 terabits. So that's something we're quite proud of and something we did for the first time in the world here in Africa.
Oh, nice. So if you look at the market, even globally, AI is dominating. So what does AI mean for Ciena, especially when you look at the enabling networks?
Yeah, that's certainly a topical question, I'd say, and something we've been talking about a lot over the last few days. In fact, I've been traveling in Europe and Africa for the last 6 weeks, and that's pretty much the conversation we're having with every customer and partner. I think you can really divide it into two categories. One is AI for the network, and the other was the network for AI. If we start with kind of the network for AI, it really revolves around bandwidth, both the amount of bandwidth that's being generated, but also the impact of that bandwidth on network architectures. So you step back for a minute and you look at, I think every single day we see a new press release in the web that's talking about a new AI data factory or AI data center being built here, there, everywhere. All those factories are generating enormous amounts of data, and that data is not just moving within data centers anymore, and it's moving across data centers, and that's really our sweet spot, transporting data across an optical infrastructure. The second part of that question, what is AI in terms of how it affects the network? We want to be able to enable a better autonomous experience. We've got self-driving cars now in the US. We should be able to get to a world of a self-automating network. So there's a lot of investment that we've been making with our Blue Planet automation system, but also our network NCS network control system around automating networks and enabling our customers to scale as the bandwidth continues to scale, make it more efficient for them. And that's not just about software as well. It extends all the way down into the network, including the network infrastructure, including how we plan and how we simulate network failures.
So AI is a fundamental stake of your business?
Absolutely, both how we use it and also how we enable it.
All right, wonderful. So from your discussions here at AfricaCom, what are the key priorities or challenges you're hearing from operators and also partners across the continent?
I think for me, it's been interesting, it's the pace. And that's one of the things that excites me the most about being here is really, I feel like the pace that things are moving here is faster than a lot of parts in the world. You have all this investment going on, not just from the big hyperscalers, but from a whole new category of customers that we call neoscalers, which are building large AI factories, as I mentioned, but essentially providing GPU as a service. And these guys move at a pace that we've never seen before. So it's exciting to me to be here, and a lot of the conversations we're having is how do we help the customers here move faster. And that's not just about supply chain, it's about how do we do network architecture, how do we do operations, all parts of the business. And I think that's exciting. It kind of brings me back to a few years ago when all this started.
So you sound very passionate and optimistic.
Yeah, I'm passionate and optimistic. There's going to be a lot of changes, I think, over the next few years.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that. So what would be a final message you would leave with African service providers and stakeholders looking for more a resilient and scalable network?
Look, I think we've been in this business for over 30 years. We've proven the technology works. I think we've got the best technology in the market. We're investing in Africa in a big way, and we're looking forward to working with a lot of new customers as we go forward.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you. That was TechAfrica News from AfricaCom 2025. You can find more on techafricanews.com.